Hi friends, I just accidentally deleted my live broadcast post, so I'm going to do a quick overview again of just a video so I can post it for you about the few things that I learned while researching the Berkey systems and other water purifiers and what to look for when you're buying them. So what I talked about on the video is that we have multiple ones of these units at home, at work, at our vacation home that's like off the grid. And it's really wonderful because Berkeys don't require any water pressure. Basically, if you've never seen one before, I'll just show you the components of it. There's a lid here to just block out dust or keep the top container. The top container up here doesn't actually store any water. It's where the Black Purification Elements are, and you pour the water into here, which I'm not going to do right now because I have to lift it up. And the filters are in there, and then they filter through. So right now there's 4 elements in here, and they filter through this bottom chamber, which is just what holds the water. So if you peek inside there, it's just the water storage. And so this top element is the filtration, and it filters based on gravity. And then down here is the spigot, and I have an add-on stand. This is an add-on. It's a stainless steel spigot. All of them come standard with 2 Black Berkey elements and a plastic spigot. And I've heard good and bad things about the plastic one and the stainless steel one. I just opted for stainless steel because I wanted to minimize plastic. And then put the top back on here. And then I got the stand also because the stand allows me to put a glass of water right underneath it here and fill it up. The alternative to that is putting the container on the edge of a counter and having the spigot off the edge. But I wanted it raised a little bit. So this is, I believe this is the Berkey Royal size. And we were using this in a household of 2 or 3 and needing to fill it up at least once or twice a day, possibly 3 times. So I actually preferred to possibly get a bigger size just for myself. But we use it for everything. We use it for making broths, just as drinking water, for tea, for our dog food, which has a lot of water in it, and for washing berries and fruits and things like that, because I figured I might as well filter my water if I'm going to be eating these organic berries or fruits and not use the tap water to wash those. So I'm happy with the royal size, but I think a smaller one would be nice because it's compact in the kitchen. And I think they're a little easier to get a hold of. I know sometimes like the different sizes they get sold out and they're hard to get the exact size that you want. But I actually would be happier with a bigger size too, especially for a larger family. I don't remember the specifics right now, but I know there's like the big Berkey, the Royal Berkey, the Crown, the Imperial, and then I think the Crown and the Imperial, I don't remember which one is bigger, but one of them has space for 6 filters up top, and the other one has 8 filters. All of them come standard with 2 filters. I would recommend getting the additional 2 filters because they're a little costly, but they will last much longer. So you'll filter the water faster as you're using it, because if you have more filters, the water filtration rate is faster. And also you won't have to replace it as often because each filter is taking the load off the other ones. And then if you don't want to use it, if you just want to use the 2 filters it comes with, or you get a 6 or 8 unit, but you want to use less filters, it actually comes with little plugs or stoppers. So you can plug the holes and not use all of the filters that it can accommodate. So again, just to repeat, every unit comes standard with this top container and a lid, the bottom container, and a plastic spigot. This is not included, and the stand is not included. Also, the 4 filters is an add-on, so all of them come with the 2. But the additional add-on that I really like are these PF2s on the bottom here. These are fluoride arsenic filters, and you have to get one for each black filter that you have. So if you own, and I think they're sold in sets of 2, so you never buy an odd number. But if you have 2 filters that it comes with, you need to buy 1 set of PF2s because each black filter needs its own PF2 screwed on the bottom. And if you have 4 filters up top, or 6 or 8, you need a PF2 for each black filter. The other questions I'm trying to remember. Some of you guys asked questions about the Berkey ceramic filters or the Earth I think it's called the Berkey Earth Element now. They've changed it recently from the old ceramic ones they had. And I think initially when I was doing my research, I wanted to get a ceramic filter because it just sounded nicer. I thought, oh, I'll have a stainless steel container and a ceramic filter, and it sounded really pure and natural to me. But in talking to the Berkey reps and doing more research on it, I actually found that they were the low cost, not as effective option. It's a kind of a, I think, an older technology, and it's also meant to provide water filtration for people who desperately need it but maybe can't afford the black elements. The black Berkey elements that you see in here, if you take a peek, they are actually considered water purifiers. So they're purification elements, which I guess the distinction is that the Black Berkeys purify the water 99.9% of contaminants. So they remove viruses. I think all of them, I'm not sure if the earth elements do, but I know that these remove chlorine, viruses, odors, smells, and like bad taste in the water, and heavy metals, pathogens, like all the nasty stuff that you don't even want to think about is in your tap water or your drinking water. So the black elements purify more. The earth elements, I think they filter a lot of things. They're still like 99% or something. I don't know the exact numbers, but I think I don't remember exactly what it is. But they either don't remove viruses or certain heavy metals or something. So they just have less purification qualities than the Berkey black elements. And then also the Berkey black elements, the number that I have here is that each purification element filters 3,000 gallons of water, whereas every 2 Berkey earth elements filters 535 gallons of water. So the rate of replacement and the water that you actually get from it per filter is significantly different. So I don't know, I've never done the math, but I think they may be a low-cost option, but maybe if you actually add up how much water you're filtering and the replacement costs, I think the black elements are definitely worth it. So I think those are a lot of the confusion that people have about wanting to order the elements. So in conclusion, I would say any system is great. I've had people buy even the smallest Berkey systems that just come with 2 filters and love it and really enjoy it. It's a little more versatile. This one's kind of heavy. You need some muscle to move it around on counters, especially if it's filled with water. So any system's good, and they each come with 2 filters, the black purification filters. I would recommend adding more if you can. And then in addition, adding the PF2 filters at the bottom here to take out any fluoride or arsenic. And if you're interested, there are a couple different spigot options. There's stainless steel one, there's a sight glass one, which you may have seen as well, which is a similar plastic spigot, but it has a glass tube that goes up and it shows you the water level. Whereas right now, you have no idea how much water is in the Berkey unless you kind of pick it up and take a peek. So in order to filter the water, you just lift the lid and you get a pitcher of tap water,